Hey folks, it's Auction Andy. I finally did it. Went out last week thrifting at my local thrift store, and I found me a pair of Big E Levis 505 jeans. As you can see, it's a unicorn. Some people can thrift their whole lives and never find a pair of these. I've been thrifting for 17 years, thrifting clothes, and I was lucky enough to find these. And it's the two major ways that you can tell. The biggest way is you see the capital E there. I'm gonna go grab another pair. And after 1971, they started with the little E. This pair has the Big E. And when I looked on the inside of them, I could not find a care tag. Care tags weren't legislated until the 1970s. So that was a second way that I could authenticate them as being from the 60s, probably mid to late 60s. Also, I can't really get it to focus. It has a Talon number 42 zipper. Those were vintage zippers. Show you they're in really good shape. As you can see, it's a really nice pair of jeans. There's a little wear there. There was a little wear on the inside of the pocket bag that you can see there. But I found these last Tuesday, and I had them sold for $550 by Wednesday, and the person didn't pay until over the weekend. I'm going to get ready to ship them here very shortly, but I just wanted to do a quick video. Actually, another way that I could tell was by, there's a 5 on the inside of the top button. That's a production code for one of the United States production centers, so I know for a fact that they were made in the United States. And you can see the rivets say Levi LS and Co, and they do not have a rim around them. If you get it, and that was from probably the 1940s up to like 1984. I think it was 66 to 84 that they used this particular rivet. And then from 84 up into the 90s, it actually had like a little ring around the inside. But that helped me date these. But I was confused because I didn't even look at the red tab for 15 minutes because I was trying to find a care tag in them to try and get an idea of the date based on that. And I couldn't find it, and then finally I noticed the Big E, and my heart was thumping because it's not at all common to find them with the Big E. So just while I've got them here, before I finish this video, I just want to show you some other. This is a pair of vintage Levi's from. This is probably from the 90s. You can tell the difference in the tab. They actually typed the letters onto the old tabs. This one, they made, it looks like they made it. This is a pair of women's. It's tagged as a small. And you can see the small E. This is a pair of orange tabs. You can kind of see a difference. It's more, the orange tabs have more of a brown back patch, and it's more, I don't know, it's not, you can tell that they just look different. And you can see the orange tab with the small E. I can't remember where these were made. Yep, these were made in the United States. Probably a $40 or $50 pair of jeans. And This is a pair of 501s from probably the 80s. You can see it was typed in as well. It's got the small E. 534 is the production, or 524 was the production code. That's also one from the United States. Somebody altered these, but I'm sure some lady's going to be happy to have Levi's with feathers on the end of them. So I just wanted to give you an idea of how things have changed over the years. And this is a more of a modern pair of 501s that I wear, so you can kind of tell a difference. So these were probably made in the 2000s. They've got the paper, they've got the cloth tags, the real long cloth tag. These were made in the 80s, possibly early 90s. Actually, it's probably 70s or 80s, based on the way the stamp looks there. This is a pair of orange tabs with, you can tell those by the brown back patch and the orange tab. This is a back patch from the 90s, probably late 80s to mid 2000 or early 2000s is when they used that type of a tag. And then this is a tag from the, or a back patch from the 60s. So hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. Super excited to have marked off a pair of Big E Levis from my bucket list. They're 505s. They're not, if they'd have been 501s instead of a $550 pair of jeans, I'd have been probably in the $2,000 range on the low end. But I'm not complaining. Hopefully that'll be my next bucket list find, is a pair of Big E 501s. But anyway, hope this was helpful. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you again soon.